To make sure I did the sound right. I probably didn't. Desktop audio, properties, headphones. Boom. Okay. So let's get back to the suffering. After I close out tonight's interlude. If you want to check out the interludes, go to our Discord. That's Discord, Krakenquake, whatever. I don't know what it's.
You have to put a invite into the chat room.
I don't.
Which I can do.
Okay, good, because I'm too lazy to do that.
Sure. Which I can do if it will ever tell me that we're live.
We should be live.
I know.
I hope we're live.
But, like, Twitch always takes for friggin' ever to actually start. I swear to God, our stream takes forever to start.
I forgot to even start GOG. I was sitting around watching Tales from the Crypt and then realized, oh shit, we're going live soon.
Yep.
I didn't finish my ice cream. Well, I guess I did finish my ice cream. And now GOG is updating. So, welcome to the show. It's been 2 weeks since our last show. We're coming up on Halloween. We're coming up on the Dread game, which I'm so pumped for.
Yay.
No pressure on my wife.
Sure.
It's going to be awesome. In between last stream and this stream, we got to play a test game, and it was so much fun. I highly encourage you all to go out and buy Dread. It's a tiny little RPG book of greatness, and it's a great game. Other than that, I've been sitting around watching a lot of horror anthologies, which led me to finally watching Tales from the Crypt, which is a lot of fun.
Offline. Online. There we go. So I got it in one place.
Okay.
Every fucking time. Like, it takes for fucking ever. Like...
Meanwhile, they're trying to show me Xavius here, and I'm like, I don't give a shit about Xavius. I killed him, and he was a bad character anyway. Also, I didn't expect Xavius to sound like a dude, bro. Just his voice is hilarious to me. I haven't played World of Warcraft again. I hate it, and I'll always come back. It's not as good as this game, Banner Saga 2, at least in terms of storytelling. Even though I've heard Banner Saga 3 kind of shits the bed.
Okay.
Worries
fucking fuck, man.
Audio coming through? Oh yeah, there's a new Witcher game coming out. What is this? Is it like a strategy game? Or is it like an isometric RPG? Oh, it's a card game. Oh, never mind.
Yes.
There went my excitement.
Anyway.
Is it like a Heroes of Might and Magic, but it's a card game? Anyway, it doesn't matter right now. What?
I'm waiting on you.
Oh, what? Oh, right. You're audio checking. I forget. Midway. We used to be a company. It's a real software. I don't think they exist anymore.
Honestly, most companies you and I play don't.
That's true. Yeah, of the ones we've done, well, we got Sega and the Yakuza team. They're still going. We've got...
Sort of.
Quantic Dream. They're still going.
Okay.
You good on audio?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Then we're good to go. So, last time we got through the Insane Asylum, which is my favorite part of the game.
Okay.
Well, it's not downhill from here. We're past what's my favorite thing, and I'm still miffed that I messed up the audio last time and we didn't get all of the great monologues from Dr. Killjoy. Hello, Headless Corpse. How are you? How is the audio output on this?
I can't tell.
I'm sorry, the video output. It looks dark.
Well, I have it turned all the way down, so it'll last all the way through.
Okay.
That's...
Okay, so we're good.
Yeah.
I worry about the brightness.
I don't hear anything from the game. A little bit from the game. You need to shoot something before I can tell if I actually have audio.
I just fired off.
Well, yeah, but I'm waiting. There, gunshots.
We're good?
Yes.
Okay. So, that is how I throw dynamite, yes. As we were talking about... so how have you been liking The Suffering?
It's interesting.
I know it's not the best, you know, I mean, even with my nostalgia, I'm
No,
like, it's not as good as I remember
even-
it being. but I think it's still...
Sure, that's not even what I'm getting at. I'm just like,
Urgent note. I don't remember how to look at those.
urgent note.
Crap.
There we go.
I forgot how to look at my urgent notes. Nope, that's a map. That's Clem's notebook. Oh, there we go.
Urgent note, there we go. The prison is where you feel at home, Torque, but which prison? Abbott, or the prison you've made for yourself? Return to Abbott first, where I shall present you with my findings, and we shall see. Go. Time is our enemy. Killjoy.
You must return to Abbott, Torque.
Are those rats?
Oh, yes, they are. I forgot about the rats. Actually, I vaguely remembered them and I was like, the rats aren't in this. That was me imagining things. Shit. Which is his animation on that action.
It's just that you missed entirely.
Sergei Stash. Live and let
Sergei.
live. I love you, Sergei.
What did the thing on the wall say on the outside? Go to left. Go. Keep going. There you go. You want, take some, but only what you need, please.
Sergei. It's an oddly curved fire axe. I guess they are curved. Let's see, we got some pinups on the wall. Kathrene, do you enjoy pinups?
To a certain extent, yeah.
Yeah. Another hookah.
Death Note?
It does look like Death Note.
It's supposed to say Holy Bible. It looks like Death Note.
Yeah.
So, what's burning?
That looks like an enemy.
No, I know it is, but, like, have we met those? It's got, like, a big
I don't think we have.
It's got, like, a cannonball on its
Good
arm.
little precursor.
Sure.
I'll burn you all.
Oh, shit.
I'll burn you all, so something burning's coming.
I remember there's a puzzle coming up that confounded me as a child until I just took a guess and realized that, holy shit, I can actually interact with objects in a game world.
Nifty.
Ah, thank you, Lord. It's more shotgun. It is far and away the best weapon in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops, I didn't want to do that. Just trying to remember death.
What's that blue thing?
I think it was an enemy sprite disappearing. Oh, no, they
nope.
reanimate.
Yeah, you knocked these guys on their asses. See, that's what I thought the big thing burning was at first.
Yeah, I did too. Oh, that was cool. The shotgun shell stayed in the air.
Be mean. So, I like the idea of this game. I'm interested in where it's going.
But
I don't know if there's a but per se. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going with this line of thought. I think it's more that, my brain is completely fried. This is my first real day off in a while. Um,
Are you hooked into the main audio?
no, I am hooked into Twitch audio at the moment. Would you like me to switch over?
Yeah. Also, I realized we've never looked at the notebooks, which annoys me. But I guess that wouldn't be fun for our viewers now, would it? Just sit here and let us watch lore.
It is fascinating, but not
Necessarily exciting.
right. Ooh, I'm really glad that fell on the laptop and not in the hot
Because it's what I
apple
want this
cider.
show to be, but I just feel like us sitting here.
When Ernesto took his job at Abbott, I was far from excited. When
You know,
he
just
told
stopping to
me
do
we would
this,
need to
I
move
feel like wouldn't be that
the island,
interesting.
Abbott's, the death house.
And I kept meaning to
This
do
is
it.
cemetery. When an inmate dies and his family does not claim the body, he is buried here.
Oh, we got a
The
viewer? We got something
cemetery
going
is
on?
named after the infamous corrections officer.
Yeah,
Herman
check the drive
Lee
and Chris Strickton.
Quarry.
Oh, cool.
At the same
Yeah, I kept meaning to do these at the end of episodes, and then stuff kept happening.
burned house. Though I know little about this site, these ruins of an old home are oddly fascinating to me. The small house appears to be from the mid-19th century. And I would
Yeah,
say
so
it's
like I
even
find this stuff
predating
fascinating,
the
but like you
asylum.
said, either we're
This
talking
house
over
is an
it to
old
be
abandoned well
Yeah.
that seems to be
Entertaining, or we're
completely
just kind of us
silent.
sitting here.
Since the house
sitting
burned
still.
down, one cannot help but wonder if Carnate itself was trying to drive away the people who lived inside it. If one chooses to believe in such things.
Interesting.
Slayer. Marksman. Mainliner.
Gross.
Newsman.
Gross.
Burrower.
Wait, but what are the burrows?
People who are buried alive. I believe they represent those buried alive.
That's right, okay.
Dr. Killjoy. One of Abbott's most persistent legends tells of Dr. Killjoy, the quite insane psychiatrist surgeon who ran an asylum on Carnate. Doing research of my own, I found that he did indeed exist, but which stories are true and which are fabrication is anyone's guess. Since the cataclysm,
I am interested to see what's going on with Killjoy. And I do like the idea of the enemies being different ways people died on
Yeah,
this island.
like,
and
that's
stuff.
genius.
Super fascinating. And really well executed too.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm more excited to see it because it's something you wanted to show me for such a long time.
This will keep you back.
Damn.
Well, we're not going that way. Molotovs.
Still, best way to get me into Venture Bros.
Molotov cocksies.
Yes.
Wait, how do I equip the fucking Molotovs? What button is it on?
Do you have to swap it for the dynamite?
Yeah. It's gonna freeze for a second.
Or forever.
Or forever, that is the gamble we take. There we go. Okay.
Apostrophe?
Fucking
Or
apostrophe?
is it this one?
Or
No, that's an
no.
apostrophe.
Whoever decided these key bindings.
Wait, how'd you get to the flashbang? Oh, it's not those? Huh.
Thrill as Sam changes key bindings.
Yeah, we tried that. It's not a tilde.
Molotov cocktail. I want you on. Fuck you. That key is reserved by the system. That is tilde.
Well, it didn't work when we pressed it. I just thought you were talking about Tilda Swinton.
I mean, she's a talented actress.
Very talented.
Fuck it. L. L is Molotovs.
It's just the Molotovs aren't working.
I just can't select the goddamn Molotovs.
Weird. There you go. That was a flashbang.
Yeah. I was trying to see if it said I had flashbangs, but I really had Molotovs.
Right.
Not what I wanted, not what I wanted, what I wanted.
Can you turn the audio or just take it down?
So,
I know. When you...
you mean in the mix or on us?
Just us. I'm plugged into the main line with you now.
It's not being affected by my slider anymore.
Weird. My mom said this was bad for my ears.
I know.
I kind of also want really nice over-the-ear headphones. I have for a while, though.
I just don't like traveling with these.
Sure, but if they're wireless, that helps.
Right, I just don't feel cool walking around the
walking
airport with my big headphones.
But you're talking so loudly.
Okay. I don't feel cool walking around the airport with my big headphones on. I feel like a dweeb.
Okay, well, whatever. I don't, and I like them. I always have. And I only ever did earbuds because it's what everybody switched to.
So you ready for the puzzle that blew my mind?
Sure.
It's like a
Blow
roadblock
me.
down there. What do I gotta do? Oh, I wonder.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was that. I remembered it being that. Did I remember wrong all these years? Maybe I did. Oh no, I just gotta use it. How did that hit me?
I don't know, but I was really hoping it was gonna kill you.
Give me the...
Yeah, that doesn't affect it at all.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's good to see another human still among the living. The name is Clem, sir. I've been plotting
He's the one that's been
my
writing the
escape from
journals.
Abbott for years, and
Yep.
I had hoped to carry out my exodus tomorrow. But these
All right, Colonel
recent
Sanders.
events have ruined everything. Here, I'll show you.
Make him bleed.
He can teach you a lot. See what he has to say.
Kill him.
Gross. I hate seeing the syringes like wobble on their backs. It's gross.
Oh, and then we got drowners.
Oh, okay.
Big old bloated, drowned body. Weights pull them down.
Yep, got it. Oh, gross.
Look there. Do you see? Coming out of the waves? I swear it is the most hideous thing I have ever laid eyes upon.
Why are you going down there? Oh, that's right. You gotta like... Oh, fuck.
He ran back up without you. Oh, there where the rats come from.
Yeah.
Gross.
Damn, you're the spoilers.
Did you kill him?
No.
You need
Okay.
to be more careful. People might get the wrong idea. Annihilation awaits. Suffer in petroleum, troglodytes!
What?
Damn you all!
Suffer in petroleum? Why?
Because they're burning.
Yeah, but you're using Molotovs.
No, we're using dynamite.
Creatures flaunt science with their every step.
I don't know, man.
What's more, they are impervious to bullets and can only be blown up, burned, or if you are truly brave, hacked up with an axe.
Gross.
They seem to have some connection to an 18th century slave ship wrecked down the beach.
Ah.
This way!
Just what? Oh, now it's letting me select Molotovs.
Yep.
There she is. To my understanding, few were killed in the crash itself.
Oh.
The traders did not free their still living human cargo.
Duh.
Instead, they left them shackled in the ship's hull, where slowly the Negroes were consumed by rats. Damnation! The Festers are coming!
That was a miss.
Oh, and a burrower besides.
They're all just water, I'm afraid, and there's an eternal supply. Incoming!
Ouch. So, anything interesting happened in your life this week?
Well, I've been watching a lot of Tales from the Crypt.
Right.
Back from whence it came. What's that? I am not your enemy.
I finished a book.
Petroleum, troglodytes!
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Not terrible. I actually wanted it. Okay. It was mediocre at best.
No, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to.
It was a mediocre book. Like, it's a lot of telling, not showing.
Are you quite all right?
And it wasn't super original.
Clem's the first guy to comment on it.
On what?
Me turning into a monster.
Oh.
Says I seem like a man
These
possessed.
waterlogged abominations, I'd be able to set my raft a sail. It's a tiny vessel, too small and unseaworthy to accommodate more than a single passenger. Probably not even one who weighs as much as yourself. I'll show you. Quickly! Those
Ow.
creatures may return without warning.
So, tell us about your book. Unless we get to
No.
Clem's Raft, in which case I'll hush you.
No.
Oh, we're at Clem's Raft. I'll hush you.
Yeah, that's what the... We have not entered the lottery for tonight.
The chances of winning it on one ticket are like 7 digits of zeros.
Bombs away!
I heard it was
Kill one, but
302.6
another
million.
takes its place as quickly as you can reload. Remember,
Can you...
no
What
good
is
deed goes
behind you?
unpunished.
Waterfall.
Can you light that on fire?
Well done, sir.
It doesn't look like water.
No, it doesn't.
But yeah, so my book shit the bed in the last chapter and just kind of ended. Well, it's not that it just ended. Like, there was a resolution, and then there was another chapter. And the other chapter ruined the resolution.
Right.
And then there are, like, discussion questions in the back, and some of them pissed me
Watch
off.
yourself, it will ignite. If I clambered out that large sewer pipe to escape from Abbott. Now I wonder if we wouldn't be safer going
And
back
then,
inside.
after those questions,
But I
it
will not
asked
give up on my
the
plan.
author those questions, and the
They're
author
back
answered them,
again.
and one of them made me go, so you don't even understand why stuff works the way it does in your book.
Sorry, say it again. I was listening to Clem. Sorry. No, I want to hear. I'm just trying to also
Unpunished.
enjoy the plot.
No!
Sorry, please say your thing again. I heard they were talking to the author. I just didn't hear right before that. There was something after the resolution that ruined the resolution.
Then there were discussion questions.
There were discussion questions in the back of the book.
Yes.
What is this, that family video they watched on Best of the Worst?
And then they asked the author those questions, and some of her answers made me go, so you don't even understand why the stuff in your book happens in your book.
So, like, what were her answers? What were these questions?
Well, there was one, like, why did the spirit of the lake choose this time? Was it to clear Jess's name, or was it to save Kate? And her answer was both. And I was like, no, the answer that it is that she's the first daughter since it happened, because it's only the daughters of the family that get this thing. It literally couldn't do it before Kate was born.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Well, it could have with the great-grandmother, but
Watch that. I am not your enemy.
that would have, yeah.
They're all just fodder, I'm afraid. And there's
So-
an eternal supply.
You want to give the audience the rundown of what the plot of the book was?
It was a book by a lady named Wendy Webb, and it's called Daughters of the Lake. And it's like this dead body washes up on the shore of Lake Superior at this
If it
girl's
weren't for
house,
these waterlogged
and she sees it. She
abominations, I'd be
immediately
able to set
has
my
recognizes
raft
the
to sail.
woman because she's been dreaming about the
Tiny
woman.
vessel, too small
And then it's her trying to
unseaworthy
figure out
accommodate
who
more than
killed
a
this
single
woman and why,
passenger.
and she figures out that she's
Probably
been
not
dead
even
for 100
one
years.
weighs as much as yourself.
And like it's a little supernatural, like the spirit of the lake type of thing. Gitchigumi.
Is Gitchigumi the name of the spirit of the lake?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like old.
I didn't grow up around the Great Lakes, so.
Yeah. I can't remember. Damn it.
Right, just,
Hiawatha.
yeah, just makes me
Old Hiawatha
just makes
legend.
me think of Kuchikopi. And now I can't select Molotovs.
Again.
Quickly! Those creatures may return without warning.
Now I can't select any throwable.
Move or die, sir. Move or die.
So Kuchikopi, the spirit of the lake.
Mm-hmm. It seems like they were on land, and it would not have taken any effort whatsoever to save their cargo, which is how they would have made money.
That was it. I think their voice was explaining now. They were like, they'll kill us if we let them out.
Like, you can get them out of the boat and still have them shackled.
Yeah.
Goes unpunished.
Oh shit, Clem, stop throwing Molotovs at me, dear God.
You were quite all right. Back there, you seemed like a man possessed. Well done, sir.
Seem like a man possessed.
Yeah.
But he, like, doesn't see you become terrifying.
Sulfur in petroleum.
Oh, thank you, Lord. There's some stuff over here.
Spoilers. Back from whence it came. My raft's not much, but I hope it will be enough. I clambered out that large sewer pipe to escape from Abbott. Now I wonder if we wouldn't be safer going back.
So
inside.
apparently the poo gas in the pipe
But
would have
I
killed
will
Andy
not give
Dufresne
up
before
on
he
my
got
plan.
out.
Steady. They're back
Okay.
again.
Ojibwa, not Hiawatha.
You may kill one, but you need to be more careful. People might get the wrong idea. Remember, no good deed goes unpunished.
I guess they were like superior tribe.
Yes. Oh yeah, there's Ojibwa all over the
Yeah.
Great Lakes area.
I've been seeing a map like this is America before like we got here, and it's missing a bunch of the tribes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's just got Apache Empire in the southwest with no mention of the Comanche or like the Comanche, the greatest enemies of the Apache.
Yeah.
I do believe those creatures are coming from inside the wreck. If you can get in there, you might be able to destroy them. Then I'll be able to launch. If you will assist me in this matter, I will make it worth your while.
Gitchigumi is the
I
name of
implore
like
you,
superior in
inmate
Ojibwa.
to inmate,
Oh, okay.
I need your help.
But
I
it's
don't know
also
how much
like the
longer
whole
I can survive this maelstrom of
like
death.
she was writing it all about like like having a spirit of its own type thing and all that.
Right.
Which I was super into because I grew up on Lake Michigan and I'm really close to Lake Superior and all that shit. It was a little supernatural, it was a little historical fiction, it was based in the area in which I grew up, and I was like, I'm into it! And even though it was super like by the numbers and I had the plotline figured out by the 50% point, I was like, it's fine, I can recommend it for what it is. And then that last chapter just pissed me the fuck off.
It's like the boomers from Gears of War are in here. So what happened in the last chapter?
Spoiler alert if you plan to read Daughters of the Lake by Wendy Webb. So you go through this whole book, and like I told you, we knew that the best friends had... So, okay.
A CW show happened and
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
switched at birth.
Long story short, in the past, there were these two couples, the rich guy and his wife, Harrison and Celeste, had a baby, their baby died, they got pregnant again. When they got pregnant again, one of the men that Harrison employed, Jess, and his wife got pregnant, Addie. And so Addie and Celeste are pregnant at the same time and going to have babies at roughly the same time. Mm-hmm. And so they have their baby, and like a week later it dies, and Addie disappears, and the baby's gone too. So throughout all the investigation in like modern day Kate looking back into the past and putting two and two together and all of this stuff, we find out that Celeste's second child died after a week, and she, in her mania, went down, like, unable to process that her baby is dead, went down to check on her friend.
Shit!
Went down to her friend's house to check and see if she was okay, because she knew she was super pregnant, and her husband was out of town on a business trip for Harrison. And when she gets there, it's like, when Kate dreams about it, she hears the woman, like, comforting the baby, and then Harrison runs up and he's like, "What did you do?" And he puts Addie in a boat and then stuffs his dead baby in Addie's arms and dumps them in the lake. Because he's convinced that Celeste murdered her friend and stole the baby. So...
Like you do.
Right. And it's like, it's this whole, like, mania thing. Like, she can't believe that her, like, she literally breaks. Like, Celeste literally breaks. And, like, she had her dead baby in a carriage out for a walk in this terrible weather to check on her friend because she can't process that her child has died.
That'd be the twist ending of this M. Night Shyamalan film.
Sure. But no, so they go through all of that, and Kate figures out that that Addie's baby was raised by Harrison and Celeste, and that even though Harrison knew what happened to Addie, he let Jess take the fall for her murder. And so now this generation knows that they are not direct descendants of Harrison and Celeste, but they have all of their shit. But they also now know that their great-grandparents were actually Addie and Jess, not Harrison and Celeste. And so it all gets kind of wrapped up. And then, in the next chapter, like, there is this entity that has been haunting their house, and it turns out it's Celeste, and she's pissed off because these people are in her house who aren't her descendants.
Mm-hmm.
And so they, like, go through this whole thing, and they get her to leave. Everything is resolved in a nice, neat package. The next chapter, the final chapter, is that Jess's ex-girlfriend was so jealous of him not proposing to her when he was supposed to right after college. And then, like, she seduced him into an affair when he was super drunk, and he dumped her after he found out that his wife was pregnant, you know? So she was the one that murdered Addie.
What?
Yeah, she went down and she stabbed Addie while she was having the baby.
So all of our characters get to be good guys, and there is nothing wrong with anyone. There's just this being bad woman who did everything.
And no one knows about it. Like, everyone
nowhere.
thinks... That's the thing. What that pisses me off is that now all of these... The great-grandchildren of Jess and Addie think that Celeste murdered their great-grandmother.
It's only for the audience to know this thing. It doesn't affect the characters at all.
Exactly. And so it's like... So they think that this woman who wound up raising their grandmother, at least, I mean, until she died. She died a few years after all this happened. But it's like... And then, okay, so this woman murders Addie, and then the lake exacts justice. Immediately.
Yeah.
Like, this big old wave comes up, sucks her into Lake Superior, and literally forces itself into her lungs until her lungs explode. I kid you not. And then she,
This summer, Killer Lake.
Right? And then her bones are, like, washed up on this shore, and it's like this... They talk about it being, like, this angry shore, and it's, like, this beautiful area, and, like, families go there, but the kids all act crazy, because, like I told you, it was Sally, who is bipolar. Like, she's written bipolar in the book.
Right.
But this is before we know what bipolar is, because it was, like, 1910. And so they start acting like crazy, and then, like, the husbands and wives get all pissy and shit on this beach, and so no one stays long, even though it's a beautiful beach. And it's like, that affected nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
God, I had a funny thing I was gonna say and I forgot what it was.
Sorry. But it just pissed me off, because it's like, now Celeste, who was just mourning her child, is painted as this awful woman who murdered their great-grandmother, when that's not what happened at all. But they will never know that.
Clam, stop hitting me with Molotovs for fuck's sake.
Okay, rant over. But that's why that book pissed me off. That last chapter is just completely out of place.
I do believe those creatures are coming from inside the wreck. If you can get in there, you might be able to destroy them. Then I'll be able to launch. If you will assist me in this matter, my flimsy raft cannot save the both of us, sir, and I do hate to leave you here. But I appeal to your humanity. At least, let it do me, sir. You feel well, sir? Are you feverish?
Let's finish him.
God, I'm pissed off I forgot that joke because it was gonna be good too.
Oh, I'm sorry. Something about the lady's lungs popping?
No, it was way before that.
Sir!
I don't know what to tell you.
I
Sorry.
need your assistance. Help me and I promise you will be handsomely rewarded. I implore you, sir, inmate to inmate, I need your help. I don't know how much longer I can survive this maelstrom of death. Death to the spoilers!
Booby-trapped property of Clem.
They pour out of the ship like so much refuse. You must find a way to stem that flow.
Is this what happens to Clementine?
Yeah, probably. She turns into an old southern man in the past.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they can't finish it, so now whatever I decide is canon is canon.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, here we go. I know I'm gonna solve this.
There you go. What does that do?
I have no idea.
Oh, it did something.
got the scene transition to happen.
My eternal
It
thanks to
did.
you, sir. I left you a valuable map up near the sewer entrance. Good luck. Don't let the bastards keep you down.
If you try to steal Clem's boat, it explodes.
Right, it says it's
yeah,
booby trapped.
It actually was booby trapped. Guess I would just need some orange pants to cosplay Torque.
Yeah.
I mean, and a wig, but I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't fork over the money for a wig for Halloween. This Halloween. If I was going to be Torque. Because if I just be Casey Jones and have the stuff with that, everybody's going to think I'm Jason because I'm bald now. You know what I mean?
Yes. Jason never carried a hockey stick, though.
I know. Or wore that amount of denim.
Nope.
But
Slam.
oh, Torque. All right, what is this now?
They're gonna drown you in poo. Ooh, or electrocute you. He has no patience for this
That's
shit.
why I love Torque. He's just
Gets a hold of you.
he's like Ash, you know. He's
And
just
let me go.
what now?
Been here a damn long time, and it's sucked me dry. I pray it's almost done with me.
Yes, they're all in Jack Dagnall's
Send me
bottles.
something after you. It let you out for a bit. Now it wants you back, deep inside. Deep inside where I've been. All these fucking.
God, I didn't notice his eyes exploded too.
Yeah,
Don't say
gross.
I never did anything for you. Come join me in the dance hall.
I love Horace.
Yeah.
Oh God, rats! Ow! Ow! Hey, gross! Ew! Ow!
Damn. They
Wrong
hate
way!
you.
Wrong way! Yeah, the graphics are much improved by Ties That Bind.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What was that? More you fuckers!
Ow.
You just have to get the range right on the axe if you're gonna go in.
Right.
Watch Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Yeah.
It sucked.
Yep.
It's really a shame because the first one is so good.
I know.
Rewatched Halloween, it's still great.
Yep.
Has that great ending where you just hear Michael Myers breathing.
Yep. Can you get both of them with one Molotov?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Gross. Oh, they can just spit them out?
Yeah, they can.
I did not realize that.
Once again, another great design.
No.
Thank you, Stan Winston Studios.
Wait.
Is there a burrower in here?
How is there a burrower in here? I call bullshit. Eh.
the other ones. Simple enough. Why was there a picture of a knife stabbing a Bible saying this is the enemy?
It wasn't. It was a picture of a knife stabbing a death note saying this is the
That's
enemy.
true.
It's right behind you. Is there one behind you? I saw
No, it's
needles.
stuck in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, have fun in there, guys.
There is one right there, though. Oh, no, they're just sitting there on a table. Still glowing.
Should I kill him or leave him?
Does it matter?
No. Souls in Torment deserve release.
Can't hit him.
Oh, fuck that.
You have no proof these men are spies. They're as much Americans as you or me.
The hell they are. If internment camps are a good idea out west, then it's a good idea to shoot crouch spies on this coast.
Yeah, the thing FDR did with the Japanese that we don't like to talk about.
Ouch.
No, I press C. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die right here.
Okay. Oh, wow. Ow.
It doesn't do that much damage, actually. No. Why am I on flares? That door cannot be opened.
18 people on the internet understood that reference when I made it.
Yeah. Oh, hey. I think I've already been through here. Oh, yeah, I have. I remember this place.
Mm-hmm. I love when you can just walk near things and they all, like...
Just magnetized to
Yep.
me. Yeah.
It's like...
Oh, good to know that there's an eldritch horror beyond that room. So, Kathrene, did you watch Tales from the Crypt at all growing up?
No.
But you were aware of it.
Who wasn't aware of it?
That's true. It really is just adult goosebumps.
Yeah. I mean, everyone knew who the Crypt Keeper was.
Yeah.
In the 90s. When was that on?
It was like late 80s, early 90s.
Really? It goes back that far?
Yeah.
'89 to '96. Yes, by '96, I was definitely aware of who the Crypt Keeper was.
Oh, my ear rang. Well, it did a little bit. Then it stopped.
Right, so you're fine. Random tinnitus is a normal thing.
Oh, okay. That's what I've always told you, but I meant that my ears will ring sometimes.
Right, but if it continues to happen and happens more regularly, it can become chronic, in which case your ears are broken.
Oh, this is where I came in. Where the fuck am I going?
In the comics, the Crypt Keeper was just a human.
Oh. How quaint. Not an incredibly good animatronic.
Hmm?
Not a beautifully
No.
good animatronic. So that's been fun. I've been watching a lot of horror anthologies, so I've been seeing a lot of tawdry sex and
Danny Elfman, Danny Elfman.
Elfman. This song sounds like Danny Elfman. Yeah, some good amounts of that. I'm just going right back up the way I came down here the first time.
Yeah.
There's that guy. I guess I'm not.
Why not?
Been waiting so long just to
Oh, there he
fucking
is.
sleep. I think you're my last chance, Talk. Don't let me down.
But no, the Tales from the Crypt theme is clearly Danny Elfman.
Yeah. Danny Elfman, Danny Elfman. This song sounds like Danny Elfman, Danny. What is that from?
It's... I want to say it's a Seth MacFarlane thing, but I could be wrong.
Yeah,
It
sounds
feels like
it
it's
would be,
either Family Guy or American Dad.
Oh no. It's back. It's starting again. It never stops. Just keeps burning.
Oh, shit.
It won't let me go. I think we got something in common. We know what love is. We know what it is to love a woman. You do anything for her. Am I right? And something else we got. We know what it is to lose it. Lose it all. To not be in control. I can't even remember what I was in here for. Beating up some guy, whatever. I got screwed by the system. Fuck them. They fucked my life. They're as responsible
Maybe
for my
you
old
should
lady's
use the
dying
map
than I am.
Clem gave
Nobody
you.
wants the whole
Maps are
story.
for seconds.
Just lock them up, throw away the key. See you next life. I just wanna die. Just wanted to keep her safe. Couldn't protect her while I was on the inside. It ate me up. I lay awake at night thinking of what would happen to her. Any guy like me, any guy really loved his old lady would have done the same thing. Scalding. That's so I couldn't take it anymore. So on that day,
Ouch.
she came over for a conjugal and we fucked. I screwed her like I never had before. It was smooth, warm, rough, and sweet. The best lay of our lives. I can't
Where did
fucking
this do
take
it?
it.
Because there's a shield that goes over it.
She was laying there after. She
I
looked so
see.
beautiful with a sheen of sweat on her. And they did it. They cut her. Every last inch of her. All over. They cut her. Ah, it burns. Stop it. Stop me. Thank you.
Bye, Horace.
Horace. Many inmates break once inside Abbott, but none have snapped more extremely than Horace Gage, who, the tale goes, became convinced his wife wasn't safe without his protection and sliced her to ribbons during a conjugal visit. He ended up in the mercy chair, electrocuted by Abbott's then executioner Hermes Haight. For years, inmates have said he haunts Abbott, and I believe I saw him 10 minutes ago. I surely wish I had not.
Horus would be a fun Revenant to play.
Ooh. Those are big slabs of glass.
Yeah, they are.
He is gone. Now it's just you and me. We will meet again later.
Who voices him?
I look forward to it.
I don't know, but I really like his performance.
Me too, that's why I asked.
I would actually really enjoy playing a character like that someday.
God, how many things are called the Suffering?
A lot. Oh, fuck, shit.
I did not tell you. I did not pick something specific. What's his name?
Hermes Hate.
John Patrick Lowry? Lowry?
Sounds familiar.
He also plays Sergei.
What else has he done?
A lot of voice work.
You don't say.
Putt travels through time.
Fuck yeah.
Spy Fox Dry Cereal.
Hey, look, we're back where it all started.
Yep. Half-Life 2. Citizens. Team Fortress 2, the sniper.
Oh, shit.
Is that you, Daddy?
Meet the spy, sniper.
Daddy, I love you, Daddy. You wouldn't
Meet the
hurt
sniper,
her.
sniper.
Dad, I'm over here.
Infamous.
Who was he in Infamous?
Warden.
Oh, okay.
You're not so bad, I guess. I just wish you'd always been there, you know?
Dota 2. Last thing he did was in 2014.
Over here.
Which was expiration
Something
date.
broke in even that group home, T. And I didn't have enough time to fix it. There's beauty in you. I could always see it. Stay strong for me, okay?
How did you pick up... How did you just pick up a projection?
Description of condition, sorry. Patient name, Torque. Date, always and forever. Alienist, Dr. Killjoy, of course. Diagnosis, delusional, paranoid, multiple personality disorder. Slight. Description of condition. Patient seems to be under the delusion that at times of high stress and or when threatened, he actually transforms into a hideous creature. In truth, of course, this only happens to his own mind. He never leaves human form. It is only sheer adrenaline that makes him astonishingly strong during this period. However, allowing him to wreak havoc. So, if I had been full evil Torque, I actually turn into a monster.
Interesting.
That's why we just had my kid there saying you're not that bad, I guess.
Right. So then how much of this game do we have left?
We're coming up on the end.
I was gonna say. Seems
We might
like a
finish it
massive
tonight.
reveal.
Yeah, we might finish it tonight, honestly. Because if I remember right, you're in the prison, you get out, you go to the asylum, you work your way back to the prison.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I think we're coming up on the end. I mean, we gotta fight Hermes.
So did you kill your wife?
It's still undetermined
Really?
at this point in the game.
Right.
We need to finish Alan Wake. We need to fix the Xbox.
Yes.
I think we finished the first DLC chapter.
We did. Just makes me want to listen to Ghosts.
The Fall. What doesn't make you want to listen to Poets of the Fall?
Good question.
Dad, what's going on?
You know, I really can't think of something. I was like, well, maybe I can come up with a joke and just think of like the worst thing ever, but then that just makes me want to listen to them to not think about that thing.
Yep. You never know when you'd be like, hey, here's this band I think is kind of neat, is going to turn into your wife's favorite band.
Yep.
Who wants to deny forever?
Stop doing that. Are you gonna shoot at you? That's not how that works, guys. That one's gonna kill him. How do you put out that fire? I call bullshit.
What?
Have you heard of Rick Astley? I hear he's got a kick-ass single. I
I
love that
actually,
song.
I love Rick
I
Astley.
unapologetically love that song. You died.
Holly, get back here! I hope that's the entirety of Joaquin Phoenix's lines in his Joker movie. Holly, get back here! The Batman's coming!
So reading that book just made me want to read a good book.
Yeah. I suggest John Dies at the End by David Wong.
I've only
Read by
listened-
Stephen Thorne.
Yeah. I've only listened to that audiobook about, let's see, not exaggerating, I've probably listened to it all the way through, like actually paying attention, 5 or 6 times, and I've probably listened to it on and off with it in the background 35 or 40.
Yep.
It's the motherfucking apocalypse.
Don't worry, I'm gonna have readings from it at your funeral.
Calm down, you sacks of shit.
You better read my favorite line at my funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
John, we are all blessed.
Yeah, damn right.
John, all men are blessed with their gifts from the Lord. One of mine happens to be a penis so large that if my penis had a penis, it would still be larger than your penis.
Fuck you. We're all just figments of my cock's imagination.
I'm gonna squash them all!
That was the exact line on which Justin and Aaron walked into our house the last time they came over to visit.
Yeah.
And they like opened the door perfectly, so they didn't miss any of it. It started right at that moment. It went through, and Aaron's like, "What did I just walk in on?"
I cannot wait for that trip.
I know, I'm getting excited too.
We're going to Orlando with Justin and Aaron.
Yep, for Thanksgiving.
It's gonna be so awesome. This is like the first vacation we've gotten to go on in
2 years?
2 years.
It's been a
And
while.
the first just us and friends vacation ever.
Well. See, this vacation is the same for me that our last one was for you. Because the last one, it was with your sister, and,
Yeah. Aw, coward dog.
Lily! Man, I forgot her name for a second. Did what's-his-face survive?
Nope.
He's dead?
He's dead.
Aww.
So we gotta go get the lighthouse turned on.
I thought the lighthouse was already turned on. Wasn't it spinning when you were down there?
It might have been, but it's not now.
Okay.
Fuck. Okay, good. Just put me back here. But we won't have to go to Aldi.
No.
My mom gives us some cash on the condition we have to spend it at Aldi. Cool. We'll buy 100 bags of Clancy's chocolate pretzels.
I got the heavy payload. You bastards. I'm gonna blow you all to hell.
Oh, he's dead.
That don't do shit.
I know.
How can you hit someone with dynamite? Like, that's not how dynamite
No,
works.
dynamite's definitely a contact
That
explosive.
is not how it works.
No, it's entirely how it works.
I mean, if it's been, like, is that rain?
What, rain?
There were, like, particle effects over there. Like, something was hitting the bleachers. I don't know if it was water off of these guys or blood off these guys, but it looked like a droplet effect. Anyway, what was it?
No, I didn't want to do that. I have them set to the same fucking key. Not the same key, but the keys right next to each other.
Right.
Oh, I got two.
Two at once?
Yeah. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. I was pressing the wrong key.
Whoops.
Whoops, indeed.
You died.
I felt you die.
Andy and Ollie got a little ruined for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's that?
Do you know who voices Andy and Ollie?
No.
I'm not gonna tell you who voices Andy and
Is
Ollie.
it Sarah Silverman?
Yes. And her sister.
Wow, she's capable of doing one thing well. Good for you, Sarah Silverman. You're not a complete
No,
failure.
I don't hate her. She annoys me. And, like, yeah.
I greatly dislike Sarah Silverman.
Sure.
I find her to be a hypocrite and annoying feminist when it benefits her. And her mentioning that on her show, being a privileged white woman talking about feminism on her show, but then doesn't do anything about it. And I find Sarah Silverman to be insufferable and annoying.
I understand.
And unthankful for the things she has been given.
Damn.
So good thing Tor can just whip this thing around.
Dirty.
Anyway, enough about my dislike of Sarah Silverman. Kathrene, what did you think was the worst part of the Muppets movie?
I was having a conversation with someone earlier on why I dislike Will Wheaton.
Hate Will Wheaton.
I kept it short and to, like, I don't dive deep on any of my reasons for why I dislike people.
86 Reasons Why I Dislike Will Wheaton.
I want to hear that song. Out of all the songs by Three Arm Sally.
You don't want to hear the mournful dirge that is gay Superman.
I want to hear that too, but...
Yeah, you want to hear 86 Reasons Why I Dislike Chad
86 Reasons
Wellsberg.
I Dislike Chad Wellsberg is, like, top of my list for songs by Three Arm Sally that I want to hear.
If you'd like to know what we're talking about, listen to John Dies at the End by David Wong. I recommend the audible version read by Stephen Thorne.
Yeah. I mean, I recommend the book. If you can get it in physical form, that's fine too.
Yeah.
But I really, really like Stephen Thorne's.
Yeah. And I really like the other guy's reading of This Book is Full of Spiders.
I didn't... We've come to the conclusion.
We come around to it. You have to come around to it because you're so used to Stephen Thorne after...
It was like 3 years of listening to that audiobook. But we came to the conclusion that we like Stephen Thorne better as Dave and the other guy better as John.
And I like that guy better as Amy as well.
You said that. I disagree, but I understand. So this is turning into like Spoopy Time with Sam and Kathrene audiobook edition.
I mean, I guess it is Scarytime with Sam and Kathrene audiobook edition. I recommend the works of Howard Phillips Lovecraft.
As read by
Wayne June. You can get them on Audible. Oh shit. There he is. Oh, he's dead. Thought that was Ernesto.
Not audiobook, but books. See, I've been trying to read more. So, 'tis the season for Stephen King. Let's be real. I like Stephen King a lot, but not necessarily for
his books.
His autobiographical and
writing.
instructive on writing is I love that book. And I've enjoyed stuff by him. Like, I really, really do like, shoot, what's it called?
I'm gonna give Dark Tower another try.
Sure. Rita Hayworth in The Shawshank Redemption. Loved it. The Body is Okay, which is what Stand By Me was based on.
I'd rather have evil Kiefer Sutherland.
And then, also in that, shoot, where is that? Is it here? Yeah. Different Seasons. The other one in here that I didn't particularly like was Apt Pupil. And then the last one, I loved it. It is called The Breathing Method. It's weird as shit.
My buddy Bart loved The Long Walk.
Yeah.
Loved it. He also loved The Stand. And actually, I guess I can say I've read some Stephen King because I read a third of the full extended edition of The Stand, which is about 8 other books worth of text, and it still just wasn't grabbing me, and I was like, you know what? I am not wasting my life on this shit.
Yeah.
And I gave back to Bart, I was like, I'm sorry, man, I can't do this. There's been some really good parts of this, but it's too fucking long.
But it's like, there was a...
If I was listening to it, it might have been better. Because I like to listen to books more than I like to read them, because it's just the way my brain works.
Yeah, sure.
Not to say I don't love to read books, I do. But I find I'm better with audio-ness. And I saw somebody online shitting on me for listening through Game of Thrones instead of
Oh,
reading
bullshit.
it. And I'm like, fuck you, man.
Fuck you. If you read it, you don't get to listen
You don't
to
get to
what's-his-face making sex noises.
It's the greatest thing.
What is his name?
Oh, God, what's his name? I forgot. He was in the show, too.
Yeah, I know. They put him in the show. I loved it.
Yeah, he's like an old maester. Because he's this old-sounding fuck. Who's why I didn't realize Victarion is like this big badass Viking dude. Because I'm just hearing this old guy's voice. That's the one I have to shoot. Yeah. That must be. Roy Dotrice.
Roy Dotrice, thank you. He's... Oh, my God. Like... Listening to Roy Dotrice read the part where Lysa
Baelish
Arryn
is fucking Lysa Arryn
and
she's
Peter
just,
Baelish are having sex.
You have not lived
Oh my God.
or heard true eroticism until you've listened to that.
Like, yeah, like, I'm not saying turn us off and go listen to...
You haven't heard awkward sex going on in the room above you until you've heard it in the voice of Roy Dotrice.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Like, to be a fly on the wall in that recording session.
God, that would
because you
been
know
so
the
funny.
crew was just dying.
Yeah.
No, fuck you guys. I'm out of here. Yeah, we're coming near the end here. We could beat this tonight.
Yeah, we definitely could. But I've been trying to read more lately.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, like, read.
Yeah.
I busted through that book.
Yeah. I'm always on the lookout for more horror. I'm so choosy.
Yeah,
with
that's
my
why
horror.
that's why I've been picking up those like horror anthologies.
Yeah. Trying to find an author you kind of like.
Well,
Oh God, they all go at the same terrible frame rate. Oh God, frame rate bird has a whole family.
Birdemic. It is freaking birdemic all up in here. It's not even that I'm trying to find like an author that I like per se. It's more when you have that many stories in one book and they're supposed to be the best of a year, you've got to have one or two that you actually like.
I know. But like I said, whenever I'm listening to like audio horror on YouTube, anytime a story is award winning, it sucks.
Okay.
Oh, Christ!
To the point where I'm like, I'm pretty sure I could write an award winning horror story. Because they all suck.
But like, I was reading that anthology and telling you about them as I was going. And there were a few in there that were really good.
You know there is no real escape.
Like, they make Torque expressive, which is good for a silent protagonist, especially in a game like this.
Is he silent in the sequel?
Yes.
I just feel like this was the point in time when we were starting to move away from silent protagonists.
We were, but I don't think we'll ever quite get away, but...
No, but there are a lot...
There are a lot less silent
less
protagonists now.
than there used to be. Because it used to be... This was so common.
Yeah.
Just like... Even... In RPGs, you could choose your dialogue, but you would still be a silent protagonist.
Yeah.
Now, you pick your dialogue and they say that thing.
And we're even getting away from that in JRPGs, where your main character is actually a character, for Christ's sake.
Right.
We need to play that Persona games. And they're Persona 5. We should try those out.
Quote added, frame rate bird has a whole family. So anyway, if anybody in the chat room has good this time of year book recommendations.
I should read that Sherlock Holmes Lovecraft
totally
mashup
should.
that your aunt and uncle
gave us for Christmas three years ago.
I read the first one and it was Neil Gaiman and it wasn't very good.
Okay. I am putting this out here right now. Neil Gaiman, I'm sorry. I love you. I really do.
Sandman is incredible.
Sandman is amazing. I don't like Neil Gaiman. Like, 75% of the time.
Yeah.
I feel like he has a very, very specific, like, page number limit that he can work in.
Mm-hmm.
And anything above or below that is just flat.
Yeah, I've also seen some stuff about him personally that I'm not a big fan of.
I don't, like,
Well, he was just part of that Steve Ditko documentary that was actually half shitting on Steve Ditko.
Sure. Fine. All I'm saying is, I try to separate the person who creates the art from the art as much as possible.
I do too.
Because
I have to get my shots in there.
I know. No, you don't.
Kathrene, if someone doesn't take down Neil Gaiman, who will?
All I'm saying is, like,
he's a good guy.
Orson Scott Card was a fucking dick.
Oh yeah, Orson Scott Card is an amazing Technicolor homophobe. He's still a great writer.
That doesn't mean that he wasn't a fantastic writer.
He's still alive.
Is he?
Yes. Well, I was reading comics. Orson Scott Card had a run on Ultimate Iron Man.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. That sounds weird, doesn't it?
Damn, he's only 67. Okay, present tense.
It's like when they got some famous lady author to write Wonder Woman, and I'm like, but she's not a comic book author. Okay. I forget who it was. Yeah, Neil Gaiman needs a word limit.
Yeah, because it's like, I read Neverwhere, and it's like the first half I was really into, and then it like broke for me. And then I read an entire like anthology book of his short stories, and like most of them I hated.
You know what we should get?
What?
We should get some Clive Barker.
You know, I don't think of him as a writer, but you're completely correct.
Yeah.
Correct, we should.
But don't bother reading Hellraiser, it's not very good. The movie is so much better.
Sure.
I mean, it's cool if you're into Hellraiser, but as a story, it's fine. Plus, you can find it on YouTube. It's like 4 hours long. I wouldn't pay for it. Well, I will, because I'm me and I feel a need to pay for things, but...
I'm trying to think of books, like, on this shelf that I haven't read that I need to read.
I need to read Frankenstein.
You've read Frankenstein, though, right?
No, I haven't.
You've never read Frankenstein?
Never actually read Frankenstein.
You should read Frankenstein this month.
No, I know, because I love the framing device of it, because it's all like letters and shit.
I love Frankenstein. Plus, my copy looks super cool.
Your copy is kind of neat, but I'm just going to listen to it on YouTube.
That's fine. But, like, my copy looks super
cool. Wish it was a comic book. I wish it was like the comic book Bible I had when I was a kid. And I was like, wait a second, where's the Book of Revelation? And I'm like, oh, this isn't actually the entire Bible.
Right.
Because that would be ludicrous to do in comic book form.
Yes.
Even Jack Chick would be like, I don't know about that shit.
Sure. But of all the books of the Bible that should be comic form,
I know, Revelation.
It should be Revelation.
Revelation should just be the most metal-ass fucking album covers of all time.
Yeah.
Did
I get... Weird. So, I have Frankenstein that looks like this. My copy of Candide also kind of looks like this. Where is my copy of Candide? I love Candide. I absolutely adore it.
Oh shit, the firing squad of my vision just turned into the enemies. You missed it, it was great.
Oh. Did you ever have to read Candide for any of your...
I have never heard of that book before in my life.
It is, full-blown...
AIDS.
Satire. French satire. I feel like it's in this room somewhere.
Oh, let's eat cheese and go to war with England.
Older than that, though?
Kathrene, there's nothing older than the French going to war with the English.
Okay, sure. You're not wrong.
I'm pretty sure as soon as there were 4 people on the planet, 2 of them fucked off to France, and then 1 of them fucked off to England, and they've been fighting ever since.
Check the Drive says you should watch the Frankenstein anime from the 80s.
There was a Frankenstein anime in the 80s? That sounds
Apparently.
awesome. I know there's a Frankenstein DC comic that's awesome, because he runs around with a buster sword fighting evil. I should go get more Hellblazer, but I should always go get more Hellblazer, because it's such a good fucking comic, even though it's over.
Yeah, Candide's written by Voltaire.
Oh, that's Voltaire.
Yeah.
It's a name you always hear about, but you never actually read his shit.
Well, I had to... Okay, so... Transferring
Hair
schools.
Or Voltaire? I would rather talk about Voltaire. Princess Diaries, little deep cut
It
for you
has
there.
it's been so long since I watched that movie.
Oh, her lesbian friend has some funny lines.
Anyway, no, so something about my life going from high school to college to transferring to a different college. I never studied Macbeth, but I got Hamlet 3 times.
Oh, shit.
Candide twice. The Odyssey 4 times. But that's the thing. Sometimes you'll get them that swap between the Odyssey and the Iliad.
Yeah.
But I got the Odyssey 3 times.
I've never actually read the Odyssey.
I
or the
also
Iliad.
got,
I've read Jason and the Argonauts.
I got the Inferno twice.
Never read the Inferno. Jason and the Argonauts might have been a kidified version, but it was still good and, like, appropriate. Like, it still ends horribly.
Sure.
And that's some metal fucking artwork. Of his wife flying out of the burning, palace and the... Ow! Fucker.
Let's just say I learned about it through a panel called Really Bad Anime. You can actually watch the whole thing on YouTube.
Oh, I am doing that shit.
Yep.
This is why I need 2 monitors.
It is why you need 2 monitors. We just need to get that cable, and now that
Yeah.
I know which one that we need to get,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, Candide was written in 1759 by Voltaire. It is pure satire. If you don't want to read it, you should watch the operetta. That they... Oh, shit. Sorry.
What's an operetta? So like a short opera?
It's a very short opera.
Good night, folks.
Not that short.
Would the J.G. Wentworth ad be an operetta?
Oh, God.
Is it?
No.
Yes! You know what I miss? Good animation in anime. I said it.
Huh?
I miss good animation in anime.
I do too. Not, like...
Sorry, we were watching some of Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust last night.
Yeah.
And it's just... God, the end of the 90s was just the best animation has ever fucking been.
I feel...
Because that was the last we got of traditional animation.
Yeah, but, like, I feel like the people who knew how were also using
Computers to
computer
help out, yeah.
in the proper way as, like, adding to instead of taking over for.
Yeah.
Step to your grave, motherfucker!
Did you just blow
No,
yourself
he keeps
up?
throwing stuff at me.
Oh. I don't know who he is.
I could have jumped up here to avoid that. I always appreciate when shells actually eject from guns.
Yes.
Even if as Examine Life of Gaming has taught me, they're always going out the wrong side.
Yeah. So, have you ever heard of Lessons from the Screenplay?
Nope.
Okay. It just seems like something that could be up your alley. Somebody pointed me on their direction. It's the video I was watching before about Inglourious Bastards and suspense.
Mm-hmm.
Really interesting because, like, he actually looks at the screenplay and then talks about not just how it does a specific thing, but how sometimes it's changed to create that thing. Like, because then he looked at Ex Machina and talking about the controlled release of information.
Yeah.
Which was fascinating. And anyway, his videos are pretty short, but he uses, like the Suspense had an article from, like, a psychology magazine about, like, how humans feel suspense.
Yeah.
And then he used 2 different books when he was looking at Ex Machina. Anyway, you might enjoy some of his stuff.
If you're also on YouTube, watch Anime Abandon. It's one of the best review shows out there.
Please do. I love
You're not
Sage.
plugged in anymore, by the way.
I plugged myself in here because
Oh, okay.
you couldn't control our audio level.
Oh.
And it was too loud for me.
I'm sorry.
You couldn't save Corey and Malcolm from the fire. They're with us now.
And my audio's been off by, like, 2 or 3 seconds instead of, like, 10 for a while, so...
Word is bond. I'll fuck you up.
Stop throwing dynamite at me, you
Stop
fucking asshole.
Pooping.
Yeah, go listen to some Lovecraft, kids. It's good shit. I personally recommend not In the Mouth of Madness, but that is a great adaptation of, or really an amalgamation of some of Lovecraft's work, as done by John Carpenter, the greatest horror director to ever live. No, I recommend At the Mountains of Madness. Call of Cthulhu is great.
Classic. I've been trying to read through all of this.
Trying to fucking read that.
I still can't believe it. We all knew the Colonel wasn't the nicest of officers, but something together.
He got a firing squad together and shot.
He put together a firing squad and shot Jonathan, Wagner, and I don't know. Yeah, I'm not reading the rest of that either.
On the subject of firing squads, go watch Breaker Morant. It's a really great war movie about the Boer War in South Africa. I forget who it is. Who's in it? Look it up for me because it's great. It's a great cast.
What's it called?
Breaker Morant. Some great fucking acting. Who's in it?
John Waters.
I guess, yeah.
Was there a more recent one? This was from
No,
the 80s?
no, this is it. Oops. It's a fucking great movie about these guys that get put on military trial for what is essentially bullshit and sentenced to death. And it has this amazing bit where the preacher's like, do you want last rites? No, I'm an atheist. What do you want on your tombstone? And I forget what verse it is. Everybody quotes this verse in the Bible, which is a man's greatest enemies are those of his household.
Mm.
And it's just like the fucking most badass line ever. No, we should watch sometime. It's a great movie.
As you were saying that, I was like, I have honestly not seen a lot of war movies, and I don't dislike them, but I have to watch them spaced the fuck out.
Oh, see, I love the extremes of the human condition, so I can watch them all day.
It's war movies specifically, though, because, like, I could do that back-to-back with another thing that evokes some of the same thing, some of the same, like, emotions and stuff like that, but, like, I don't know.
What are you looking up? Oh, you listen on your phone?
At the moment, yes.
I don't have enough health for this shit.
Person's enemies will be that of his own household. Matthew 10:36.
Yeah. I love the way they come out of the ground on the fire on the poles.
Yeah.
I love these enemies because the more you look at them, the more details you see.
Yeah. So is Hermes your last?
Is Hermes the final boss?
Well, the last thing you really have to deal with?
No.
Killjoy?
No.
Okay. Because, like, what's it? Horus wasn't really a boss.
No.
Oh, man, right next to you.
Are we done? No. Are we done? Nope.
Also,
Would
haven't
anyone
really,
else like to share with the class?
I haven't really been pursuing it lately, but I started reading The Wheel of Time, and I'm gonna see if I can finish it before George puts out his next Game of Thrones book. We'll see what happens.
Oh, excuse me, Kathrene. It's a
Song of Ice and Fire. I'm well aware.
Fucking hack, set me up.
Speaking of Lovecraft.
The Song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah.
Hey, you! You gotta get me out of here.
Wait, who's that?
Tried to kill you.
Is that the final boss? Can you flashbang him now? Can you just win?
You've got to help him. He'll die in here.
You gotta blow this wall without killing
Oh, it killed me.
me. You gotta get me out of here.
Oh, fuck. It put me back here.
Oh, that sucks. Did someone drop a shiv?
No, that's a flare.
Oh, okay. Next time on The Suffering, Sam continues to suffer.
It's true.
Couldn't save Corey and Malcolm from the fire.
Other good Lovecraft, though. I really like The Rats on the Walls. The
Yes.
Temple is actually the first Lovecraft story I ever read, and it's still my favorite.
I'll fuck you up.
If I was going to record a little audio horror, I would do The Temple. I always mean to do it someday. Maybe I will now that I actually have
Audio equipment.
audio equipment to do
You totally
so.
should.
I would never be happy with it.
Sure. That's not really the point.
That's true. Maybe it's supposed to be Mein Kampf.
No, it's Death Note.
Which apparently the
It's
Japanese
the
translation of Mein
American
Kampf has been a
Death
huge success. Say what you will about the Japanese. That's a real news story. It's
I'm aware. Just looking at all these books. I've read maybe half of them.
yeah, that's how books go, you know. Read Uzumaki. It's good.
Yeah, I did that. A little before this season.
Yeah.
But no, I really liked Uzumaki.
Yeah.
I see why it holds the place that it does.
Yeah, it makes me want to read some more of Junji Ito's work.
Yep.
Maybe All-Star Rimino.
That actually came up, not that, but Uzumaki when I was doing Dread research earlier.
Be pretty good for a Dread game.
Oh yeah.
And his other one where Sea Life comes up as like zombies animated by machines. It's the, you've seen like the meme of like the shark busting through the door and it's got a weird sound effect. That's what that's from.
Okay. I'll assume it's scarier than.
Yeah, because the sound effect is like wonk. And it's
yeah.
like, yes, that's the sound a shark busting through a door would make.
I'll assume that taken out of context, it's not nearly as scary as in context.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, a lot of things in Uzumaki would be rather hilarious out of context.
Yes. Or live action. Why did they think that was going to be a good idea?
We have to watch it someday, you know.
I know.
Right? And it was before the manga was over.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So now I need to know how it ends.
Well, it turns her boyfriend into the villain.
Right.
Sasuke is the villain.
Sucks.
Fucking hack, set me up.
Is there a plunger somewhere?
Hey you! You gotta get me out of here.
Fucker tried to kill you.
Because wasn't there a plunger earlier?
You rot.
You've got to help him.
Shit!
He'll die.
I think I hear something coming. I thought you were a guard, man. Thanks, man. I would have gotten out of there myself, but you just sped the shit up. Hey, sorry about trying to blow you up back there, but I thought you were a hack. Look, I've been in Abbott too long, damn it. Look, I ain't going back. You feel me? Come on. We gotta get to the lighthouse.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna finish this night even if we run over.
Okay.
Because
Because
yeah.
15 minutes of this is...
Yeah. Thanks for almost killing me, fuck ass.
Moo moo moo, I'm a ghost looker too.
I'm a ghost looker too.
Moo moo moo, fuck ass.
Me out back there, but I would have made it on my own.
So tonight
don't
is
act like you
the
saved
quote
my
John
life,
dies
man.
at the end
I'm
stream.
gonna make it through this bad trip. I don't need nobody. Look, the lighthouse has a basement. It's like a bunker. Look, we can hold up there and wait until the dope wears off and these hacks are out of ammo. Look, it's tight up in these caverns, but I know all the shortcuts.
Sorry, I know all the shortcuts was a meme in the troll/gamergate communities for a while because of Davis Arini, one of the fucks that was going to make this Artesian effect. And I'm going to be editing it, and it's going to be fast because I know all the editing shortcuts. Yeah, I know all the
shorts.
I know all the keyboard shortcuts. Fucking so. No, I didn't.
Stop looking at your picture! There's no way it's gonna send you way, 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 way back, right?
No,
it's gonna
not.
be after
I
you
got
got that guy
I got
out
a
of the way.
checkpoint right as we left that cave.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
God, don't light the dynamite in your hand. I mean, dude, but...
Clock's ticking.
Okay, we're just gonna go.
The lighthouse has a basement. It's like a bunker. Look, we can hold up there and wait until the dope wears off and these hacks are out of ammo. It's tight up in these caverns, but I know all the shortcuts.
Oh, we're still trying to get the lighthouse.
Oh yeah, that's what we're still doing. This is some Ken Levine-esque game design.
It's this way.
Hang on, I want to look over here and see if there's some goddamn health because someone's been throwing dynamite at me for the last hour.
Well, it started with Clem.
Do I just have a throw dynamite at me sign on my back?
Probably.
I don't know. I enjoy the free-form morality of this game, which sounds like Pat Robertson's greatest nightmare. If we give them free will, we can't control them. How are they gonna buy stuff on the 700 Club?
Clock's ticking.
Then they'll probably play that Dungeons and Dragons instead of giving me that money. And we crashed.
Yeah, I noticed.
No, wait, I didn't want to hit restart. I wanted to hit sleep. I fucked
Yep.
it all. I fucked it all.
You did. We'll be back, guys.
Nope. Cancel.
Maybe.
No. Boom. Turn down the audio on here a little. Chicka-boom. I'm a genius. I've saved the world many a time.
He looks like, what am I thinking of that he looks like?
I don't know, Kathrene, what are you thinking that he looks
I
like?
don't know. It's a comic book thing.
I don't know. But fuck Will Wheaton. The guy's a terrible actor.
Stop.
What?
I just don't want to shit on people.
What?
How much did we lose?
The entire show
What?
that
No!
we've done tonight. Yeah. I thought it was auto-saving. So there went
2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours of show. So we're not beating the game tonight. I think we're going to play something else tonight to finish this out, because I don't want to play 2 hours of this right over again. I'm sorry. I'm very frustrated right now.
Fuck.
Oh, hi, birds. Can I shoot you? No? Okay. I'm just exceedingly frustrated right now. Are you gonna be mad if I don't want to do this right now?
No, but I don't really want to. That killed me.
Yeah. Welcome back to Scarytime with Sam and Kathrene. What's something else I could play? Oh, that's frustrating. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. It's my own fault for not saving, but that sucks. Well, we have gameplay up to that point.
We do, so we'll get back up to that point.
Get back up to that point in between, or we'll just do this next Tuesday, depending on how schedules work out.
I am not sitting through all that again, so you better find time to play up.
Yeah,
Damn it, we were gonna finish before the end of October tonight.
Yeah.
We were gonna finish, and then we were gonna start something new in November. Now I gotta finish this fucker in November.
Oh my god. No, I'll do this on Thursday. Oh, fuck.
Scarytime, Crusader Kings.
You know what's really scary? The life of a middle-aged peasant. I'd go buy Darkwood right now if we had money. Fuck it, we're playing Doom 3. No, I might want to do this on the show someday.
So,
Are you done?
maybe.
So, How are you out there in viewerland doing? Oh, God. Oh, man, I am... That hurts, you guys. Fuck. Go play Metro. Metro's a good game. That just sucks. Let's play something happy. Yeah, I should actually play Undertale someday. I played it for like 15 minutes once. You know what you should all do? You should go play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. But look up there's really good mods for it, and one that basically completes the game. And by that I mean puts in all the stuff that was supposed to be in there. So go get that. That's better than just the game. I don't know, babe. What do you want to do?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
That took you out of it tonight?
It broke me.
Okay. Well, on that note, from a broken home and a broken marriage, the real horror is life. The real horror is the game crashing and you losing 2 hours of show.
We didn't lose it.
No, but I have to play it again.
Yes. No, honestly, of all the ways to lose a thing, that is the least terrible.
Yeah.
But I don't know, is there something specific you wanted to play?
I don't know. I mean, we could play this War of Mine and be sad about the horror of real life.
Don't play the Stanley Parable.
Yeah, I gotta get my 5-year achievement.
Gotta get your 5-year achievement. How far are you from that?
I have no idea.
It'll usually, if you can find the things, it has a progress bar.
Yeah, let's see. Where is it?
I just saw it. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. It doesn't. Someone else has had a progress bar.
I probably would have had to play that on this computer.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. Probably. Yeah.
Just play Stardew Valley. Or let me play Stardew Valley.
You can go on a horse race? I didn't know that.
That horse is wearing a top hat.
That horse is wearing a top hat. That one's wearing a sombrero.
Uh-huh. Alright.
No, I know what we're gonna play this Halloween.
Halloween?
Are we ready for the spookiest game of the Halloween season?
Yeah. Show it to me. What? What?
Put your headphones on. Manos! Mike, it's getting dark. I'm scared. Please find the Valley Lodge.
Oh my god. Can you move?
Oh yeah.
There you go. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You knew I had this.
Right, but I've never seen it played. I didn't know what type of game it was. Why does he have a gun?
Well, he has a gun in the movie.
No, I know, but why does that man just randomly have a gun?
Oh, I lost the shotgun because I took damage.
Yep. What is this music?
Some sweet 8-bit fuckery.
Wait.
What? Does it break? Can it not
Apparently.
show? I can't show Manos.
Come on, that's bullshit.
Come on. But I want to do my Torgo impression.
No, I want to see it. I like the green effect.
What the fuck?
We're
I
not
can't
even on that menu.
I can't even play Manos.
That's bull.
That is bull.
Yeah, we like that menu. We were never on that menu.
Yeah. Fine. Let's just watch a good opening cutscene.
Nope, I'm dead.
No.
This has killed everything.
No, we're doing this.
No.
We're gonna at least
No.
watch the beginning of something good that we'll play someday.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? Why are we watching it now?
Because I want to do something.
You can do whatever you want.
Well, I want you to be here.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Well, the guy that played Frollo in Hunchback of Notre Dame voices an Eldritch God.
Well, why didn't you say that in the first place?
This is Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, a series I've needed to play for a long time. Though I'll never really play Legacy of Kain. A series known for its awesome gothic setting and great storytelling.
My newest quote got outed.
Oh, I guess I don't get to show off Legacy of Kain.
Nope. Sticking a fork in it. It's done, babe.
No. No, it's not.
Okay.
We're not done until we're done. Okay, we're done.
We're done.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks for being
Tune
here.
in next time for...
Let's see. I have no idea what's tomorrow.
I don't either. Tune in Saturday at what time?
I think we said 2 o'clock.
We said like 1.
I did say 1. No, I did say 1
I
o'clock.
wanted to start doing light setup at like
No,
11.
you're right.
So.
I said 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Probably 1 o'clock. It will definitely put out a notice.
Yeah.
But 1 o'clock Dread stream this Saturday.
It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be me. Catherine's gonna be running it. It's gonna be me, Chris, Ivani, Dustin, one of Ivani's friends, and James.
I think.
Is that 7 players?
Yes.
Is that too many?
Maybe. Just means more of you'll die.
That's true. It's a lot of us to cram in a hotel room.
You were there to investigate.
That's true.
You're not there to sleep.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I might get tired.
Well, you can sleep. No one's stopping you from renting your own rooms.
That's true. All right. Bye, everybody.
All right. Later.